Yeah, it's a lot of bush, not true. I understand. So it go. Not everybody grew up in the town. It's a peaceful community, very quiet, and this was home, or is home, for years. All right, so this is what is going on. Alright, so hi everyone, welcome to the Think Nursing channel. Today I am currently in Jamaica. I am in Manchester, the parish that I grew up in. So if you're new here, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, and please remember to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done so as yet, and you can always leave a comment. So I grew up in the parish of South Manchester, or Manchester to be exact, in Jamaica, and I was raised in this small community by the name of Sweetland. So I'm gonna show you from the Asia section of the route into the heart of Sweetland, where I am from. Years ago the road wasn't paved. It is not the best right now, but you know, we will consider it to be in good condition. So just enjoy the drive, and please remember, you know, if you grew up in some communities like this, you know, where the road was a little bit bad back then, and it turned out to be, you know, pretty decent, and even if it turned out to be pretty decent, you know, always go ahead and still pick up where you come from, because it doesn't necessarily have to be a case where, you know, your community have to dictate the kind of person you become. Because you have some people grow up in ghetto and they become lawyer, doctor, Indian, you know, and chief. And you have some people who actually grew up in uptown and they never turn out well. So don't let your communities dictate the kind of person that you become in life. All right, so right down here, usually when rain falls, down here used to full of water. But since we've gotten a little bit of an upgrade on the road, and you probably say, what kind of upgrade this? Yes, it's a big upgrade for us. Like years ago, you don't know how the road look. The road had a lot of red dirt, and it had a lot of stones there, and you couldn't walk with your, so for example, you're going in the town, you couldn't necessarily walk with your shoes that you're going to be wearing in the town. You have to wear another shoes and have a piece of cloth, and just make sure that, you know, the cloth wet. So when you reach on the main road where I'm coming from, you take off that dirty shoes, put it in one bag, and you leave it out of Miss Ledford's house over the wall. Yes, or you just hide it in a bush. But yes, that's the thing that said back then. No taxis can come in here, people driving around here like it's highway. It's no highway, but people are making good use of the decent road that them have now. So but then, you know, as I say, the road wasn't like this, and we had to walk this road like every single day, rain or shine, to go to school, and it wasn't a big bother. Nowadays, if you don't have taxi or if you don't drive in a car, probably the kids don't want to go to school. Yes, they don't want to go to school. But anyways, this is my little community. To the right we'll have the church. There's a Seventh-day Church of God, Sweetland, Town Remnant Church of God, Seventh-day. To your right, to the left, you can walk through some little area right here, and that will take you back onto another section called Jones Road, or Winston Jones Road. But it's a little track, you know, so it's not like a major road or anything. You have a lot of cows over there, and ribenas and all them stuff there, mangoes and all. So as children growing up, we normally walk through those areas and make use of the mangoes. Down here says Miss Ponce Gully, and when rain fall, oh my word, water would kill you down here. So you have to take off your shoes, because the water down here so the flood out. If you look over the corner over that side, you'll see the red dirt, because backside Jamaica is basically digging up around this side for soil. But I tell you, down in this section used to be very dark one at the time. it wasn't good. And we used to think that duppy come down here. Yeah, we used to think that duppy was down this side. So when you're walking past here, you have to run in the nighttime, that is, not the daytime. Alright, but there wasn't any duppy or what you consider to be ghost or, you know, evil spirit. There wasn't any. But as kids, you know, you just go with whatever people tell you, and you see things that you're not supposed to see. Right on this little track, a lot of cars normally get stuck, or them never normally come up this hill because the road was very slippery, bumpy, and it was just like a nice smooth red dirt that was just paving the area, so it was like covered. So now, yes, it looked good because you can drive up here and you're not slipping. Back then, cars would normally be slipping, or if you're walking down the hill, you have to be very careful, or else you'll fall and have like a tailbone fracture, or you'll just fall on your bum. Right here we have a, what's that tree name again? God, tambourine tree. And tambourine tree, yeah, we used to climb it and pick the tambourine. Tambourines are very sour, and we eat it with sugar. Yes, we eat it with sugar, so we'll crack them and eat it with sugar in the evenings until the teeth start hurting you. Right here was a big nessberry tree. At this little corner was a big nessberry tree, so we normally go over to people them land and pick up the nessberry and just eat on your way home. So the entire area was just full of like vegetation, you know. Mangoes were just hanging around, and nobody not really cussing, you know. You just go and get your mangoes and you go about your business. You pick up your nessberry and you go about your business, and everybody was fine. This nessberry tree is still standing here, so when you hear people say, oh, I'm at the nessberry tree in Sweetland, they're talking about this nessberry tree on the left right here, still standing after all these years, and I am very, very old, I would say. To the right is a big mango tree, which is at Miss Vi, and that mango tree has been there from eyes there me too. Yes, but them have a lot of mangoes over there. That land has a lot of fruit, so mangoes to kill. And we talk about number 11 mango. Yes, a lot of them over there, and nessberry, so you could walk and just pick up a lot of fruits coming from school in the day. Right here, the bamboo still lingers. These are some baby ones, but bamboos were always here when I was a child. And mangoes was always like, you know, on the sides of the road. So as you're walking, you're just eating mangoes coming from school. By the time you reach home, your bag full of mango. Yeah. And as I said, the road wasn't in this good condition. The road was a little bit different than what it looks like now. Everybody put together and kind of, you know, fix the road, or whenever you have election time, then you know that the MPs them come around and try to fix the road so they can get vote. But either way, big pimento tree used to be right here, and this maca tree, or thorns, the tree of thorns, yes, is right here, always there. Hurricane pass and it don't move. So all right, down that side usually we have a lot of trees down there, so we normally climb it. So a lot of mango trees, pimento trees normally have, like, you know, birds' nests, so we climb that tree and we'll pick out the eggs or the babies and we'll take it home and then we'll raise them. So that was our pet. Apart from that, you know, we have dogs outside and cats outside that we'll feed for the most part, but nothing beyond that. If you can see to the left right there, bauxite is still mining out the area. Yeah, the soil around here is very rich, so everybody want to come and get a piece of it, hence why the name Sweetland. Just messing around. Yeah, but a lot of people love to, you know, come around here for fruits, because the fruits around here is very sweet. So I would just keep it with the name Sweetland, because, you know, that's the name of the community, so the fruits are all sweet. This mango tree is always here. It's a number 11, so they normally drop in the middle of the road and you just pick it up and eat it while you're going to school or coming from school, whichever direction. The road was still not this good. Yes, and you're saying good. It's good right now because it have a little bit of asphalt looking and marl. All right, these big red trees were always there. This little shop wasn't there. Pear tree that you see in front there was always there. I think that is the effect of BERYL though. You know, BERYL kind of take down some of the limbs. Was kind of growing too big. To the right, we normally walk to the right here and go over to our house as well. And then continuing up this little this shop wasn't there all along, so you know it wasn't here. Miss Hazel, hi, you all right? Evening, I passed through. All right, then later. Sylvia later again. Alright, so and then right here, this shop was always here at the left. The amount of hurricane that passed and it's still standing, so you know the good old stone and red dirt built it up, yes. And then there were a lot of ackee trees here as well. We're going to go back to the road again. The road wasn't this good. I tell you, when rain fall in the Sweetland, oh my word, it was like different streams of water running down, and yeah, it was just red. Right here was a very big guinea tree and a June plum tree. So this June plum tree has always been here, and it bears some little yellow, well, it's green, but then when it ripes it's yellow, and we normally pick them and eat them, and they're a little bit soury as well, but not as soury as the tambourine. These are pretty okay. And then on your left there was a shop, a little shop that has been down, and then there's a bunch of ackee trees as well. There are a few tombs out this side. We used to see cats on it, so we used to say, oh, duppy over there. So you know, we'll tend to run past in the night time. In the daytime, you know, it's daytime, so you're not expecting duppy to be walking at day. And when I say duppy, I'm talking about ghost and evil spirit, and that was when I was a child. So all right, right here, this big number 3 still standing strong, was always here. All right, was always here, so that's a plus. Okay, and then we'll continue around. So the landmark when you're coming in Sweetland, you always say that you reach at the standpipe. Whenever you reach at the standpipe, that was always what you will say regarding when you're giving directions to anybody coming into Sweetland. So for example, the person said that they're coming into Sweetland to get your light connected. You tell them go all the way up down into Sweetland and reach at Miss Lynn's standpipe. And the standpipe they're talking about is that standpipe right there. Well, you see some pieces of wood right here. There's a standpipe right there. That's the standpipe we're talking about. And then you have Miss Lynn's shop right here. All right, so Miss Lynn's shop is the landmark in the community. Okay, and then we'll go down further into Sweetland, and right here always has a lot of water as well. On your right you can see breadfruit tree, on your left you can see banana tree, and this is the usual road for Sweetland. So what you're seeing now is what the road normally looks like for Sweetland. Yes, so you have a lot of cars don't really want to come around here, because when you come around here it does up them car wheels dirty. If it's wet, the car is muddy and a bag of things, and people don't like that, because guess what, especially if a taxi, nobody really want to come in a Sweetland. You have to walk come in, because they might complain. Yeah, they might complain. So so big up to all the people that know where I drive and if I take taxi, have people that complain about, you know, we're messing up them car. People upgrade themselves in Sweetland, and that is a good thing. Some people not upgrade, but either way, you know, they're still doing their thing. Alright, so let's continue around. Right here was a big mango tree on your left. There's a big mango tree on your left right here. Oh, I'm gonna try and go around. Big mango tree on your left, and pear tree on your right. So my little yeah, I'm trying to fix this thing because I don't have a GoPro as yet, so I have to work with my gimbal, and my gimbal it's pretty decent, but I never walk with a stand for the car, for the phone, so I have to be doing some makeshift kind of things so it work perfectly fine, so I can get the photos or the videos done properly. All right, so we normally walk around here, and around this side we had a big guinea tree. A big guinea tree on your left, right here. So you see this big tree that is standing was a very big guinea tree, and yeah, so guinea would fall from the tree, and we'll just pick it up and eat it, or if somebody passes it and then breaks some guinea, they'll give it to the kids on their way from school. So the community members, they were very, you know, kind, and you know, they look out for the kids. This marl and this little house here, it wasn't here at the time. These are like new developments going on in the community. All right. Okay. Yeah, and you see these little grass on the side. Yeah, them kind of cut up your skin, so you have to be very careful when you're walking past them. Ooh. Okay, so I need to fix my makeshift stand. Okay, and we're over by Miss Louise right now. Not Miss Louise, Miss Catherine. Miss Catherine has a really big house around here. She lived overseas for years, but then, you know, bauxite is now taking over, so a lot of people have sold their property and moved out, so the land is like bare. You might find the houses there, but the houses are all empty. But back then, you know, there was a little bit of a life around here. I'm sorry about the glare, people. Please bear with me. I just didn't want to miss the opportunity to show you what my community where I grew up, you know, look like. Alright, so this is a little tricky one. So the bauxite is, or Jamalco, it's a bauxite mining company in Jamaica, has, you know, they go all over wherever they have good soil. So years ago, I normally walk at this section right here before all of this. So this road never existed. So the road that I'm driving on never existed. And so, you know, we normally do this. So, and I'm gonna show you what the land look like. No, sorry about the glare. Hopefully I'm gonna go up top. Yeah, the time now is about 4:45 p.m. in the evening, so still bright out. So let me turn this so so that way you can see something else apart from the glare. Okay, so this now is private road because this is the bauxite property. All right, so I cannot go down to where the house where I used to live, but this road will take you there. But it's not, I can't turn in the little spot that they have down there. But where I used to live as well was down right down there. All right, it's right down there I used to live. So I'm gonna reverse the vehicle and I'm gonna come out, park, and show you what the area now looks like now that, you know, a lot of people have moved out because bauxite have taken over the property here in Sweetland. Alright, so they're mining the land. That's what we'll see. They mine the property. So this wasn't okay. So now this is what the land looks like that they're mining. Yeah. And this is Sweetland, the new look for Sweetland, all the way. Yeah, it's a lot of bush, not true. I understand. So it go. Not everybody grew up in the town. It's a peaceful community, very quiet, and this was home, or is home, for years. All right. So this is what is going on. So we're gonna head back over to that side to go back out to the house. All right. Let me get this thing going. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about the video or my community. You know, tell me what you think about my community. Okay, so we're gonna be heading back. So I'm gonna stop so you can see the other side of the road that is on the by the bauxite company here in Jamaica. Okay. And so this is the other side of the community. So I showed you the left side or right side, depending on the side that, you know, you want to say. So I'm heading back out. So this is the left side. So the side I showed you earlier was the right side, and then over that side is the right side. So they just barely leave a little track for us to drive on. All right, but this is actually where I grew up, and before all of that digging right there, I normally would have to walk from that mango tree, right at that mango tree, and walk all the way across over morning, noon, and night over to the whole spot that I was showing you. All right, but yeah, such is life. So school was probably about an hour away from here, so we'll walk to school in the mornings and we'll walk home in the evenings, or it can be a little bit longer than an hour, but depending on how things are, you know. And then to go to church, it was the same. So we'll go to Asia Church, and that was it. So yeah, but as I say, the biggest challenge was the dirt on the shoes, you know, especially when you're going to classroom. People would normally see your shoes and be like, oh my god, they must coming from Sweetland, because yes, everybody coming from Sweetland has that unique red dirt on their shoes. So they definitely know that if you step somewhere and it's wet, it's gonna leave the shoe print with a bunch of mud in the class. So you have to kind of rub off your shoes on the ground or outside or on the grass before going inside. And even when you do it, you know, you still have remnants of that red dirt lingering throughout the day. All right, so I just wanted to take the opportunity to show you where I'm from. All right, so please remember to give it a like, a share, a thumbs up, and please remember to subscribe to the channel for more. It's Think Nursing, where we discuss everything related to nursing and more, including travel and lifestyle. Until then, thank you so much, and I do hope that you will have a wonderful day. Bye.